Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
Alright guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another movie review for you. This is a new movie, a sequel 36 years in the making. It's called Top Gun Maverick. Alright guys, Top Gun Maverick. What'd you guys think?
First things first. Math don't add up.
Why is that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean math don't add up?
The age discrepancy between Goose's child and Maverick is insanity. It doesn't do the math. It doesn't work.
Well,
They've had
Maverick's
this-
what, 55, 60?
But they've had this movie written since like 2012 or something, they said.
Okay.
So then maybe the math worked, and now they just made it 10 years later, and they're like, just suspension of disbelief. Let's just act like it works.
What are you talking about?
The kid was like 4 or 5 years old in the first Top Gun.
Yeah.
That was 40 years ago. The young character
was he?
would
Was
be
he?
40 something now.
Was he?
And Tom Cruise would be in his 70s.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like they just wanted too big of a suspension of disbelief right off the bat.
Right off rip, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that's the age gap. So that's good.
No, but I'll tell you the plot right now.
Okay, good.
After more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Mitchell is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Mitchell. I didn't even know it was his name. Until I just read that. That's crazy. But yeah, pretty cool movie, pretty good plot. He's assigned to train all those like young pilots for that crazy mission that
Yeah, which is so absurd.
it is
Like,
an
it's
absurd
just-
mission.
Yeah, it's just so absurd that
The mission is basically Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
100%.
Yeah, which Star Wars was that? The one with the Death Star where they got to shoot in the
Yeah,
hole.
they go
hole.
through the trench.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they got to. There's a tiny window of where you got to put the explosive to blow up this
It's
thing.
100% Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a
It
lot.
was
It's very Star Warsy.
It's just a good turn your brain off, like
Blockbuster.
dudes rock adrenaline movie.
Yeah.
It's the most Hollywood movie that Hollywood could ever make, basically.
It is.
Which I have a hot
very
take.
Hollywood.
Like I feel like honestly, the new one, it's not a great movie, but I honestly think it was more enjoyable than the first one. If you
I do
take away
too.
nostalgia,
Yeah,
the movie doesn't stand on its own legs.
I do too. Yeah,
The original, like if you watch it now, and
didn't age well.
because the people that have nostalgia and like are Top Gun is a great movie, they watch it again and they're still like, it's a great movie. It's not.
Yeah, no, our brother Russ watched it like a few weeks ago, and he said it hasn't aged well.
No, it's not. The editing is like weird and choppy, and
Is
it's
it?
just very like a cheesy, like wants to do like a romance movie, but still like a tough guy, but then like
Yeah.
very autoerotic beach volleyball.
I mean, from the beginning, I was happy that they used the song they used in the very beginning,
Yeah,
Highway to the Danger Zone. Like,
Yeah.
right out of the gate, nostalgia. But then from like him flying that spaceship into pretty much outer space and blowing up and then just landing and being like, oh, it's cool. I was like, this movie is already ridiculous. So
it was a bit ridiculous. Yeah, going Mach 10 or whatever
and
it
like
was.
a $4 billion like government
And just
thing.
burning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, his like superior was on his way there. He didn't want him to go, and then like
Yeah, he's like, "Please
that
stop."
would
He's
happen
like,
in real
"No."
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's not 1,000.
No, I have to break the sound barrier.
like there's not 1,000 codes and
Yeah.
stuff. He'd be thrown in jail
100%.
immediately. He'd be thrown in jail.
He gets
immediately.
promoted, obviously.
Immediately, but
Well, John Hamm just
what?
bossing with that hog.
What do you
We
mean?
all know the stories.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a strange review of Top Gun.
John Hamm, biggest hog in Hollywood, from what I hear.
Really?
I mean, I don't know personally.
I heard Cumberbatch has a pretty
We're derailing what's
Wow.
going on right now.
What the hell?
Don't
I mean, if
cut,
you're going off on Boss Hog.
yeah, don't cut it off.
Yeah,
But-
I'm cutting it out.
No, he should have just thrown that boy on the table and been like, Maverick, listen to me. Top Gun ain't packing, or Top Gun. Tom Cruise ain't packing what John Hamm is packing.
Oh, hell no.
He's 5'4".
Yeah.
I mean, overall,
Scientology doesn't give you a big dong.
I really like the movie, and it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But people are just drooling over its balls.
I feel like great is pushing it, but
Why? What have you heard about it or whatever? Like,
oh, it's just every person in the world pretty much that saw it is like the action scenes are they're amazing.
Yeah,
like
people-
Tom Cruise flew him by himself.
like people
He actually did the stunts.
Yeah.
people literally went in like Top Gun was the best movie ever made, and this movie is double what Top Gun was.
Really?
It's like
Every
Yeah.
person I've heard talk about it.
yeah, that is true. I've heard a lot of rave reviews saying, "Oh, it's incredible" and stuff like that. But
multiple times while I was in the theater, I did go like look at the people around me because I'm like, is this what? Oh, I guess this is what we're doing right now. Okay, go with it.
like, what part in particular?
Just like all of the action sequences and build up stuff, it's like this is just supposed to be a regular mission for the Navy. Okay, that's all right. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, okay, we're just turning this off and we're just gonna watch the pretty explosion.
That's what it was. The most Hollywood thing
It
ever.
was, yeah. Fast and the Furious with jets, kind of, you know.
With a little more believability.
Yeah, a little bit more, yeah. But
What?
Miles Teller,
You're telling me Fast and the Furious isn't factual? You don't
9,
drive.
8, and 9
you don't
is
just
for sure.
drive off a cliff
fly into
and
space.
then your car grows wings and you fly.
Miles Teller's character was pretty cool, huh? He's good in it, huh?
I'm not a fan of Miles Teller. So
You're not?
No.
Oh, he's good in it, man. But
I just watched him in a movie with Thor. It was pretty good.
oh, really? What was it?
Oh, that movie on
Spiderhead or something.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, it's not great, but it's all right.
I thought he was good in it, man. That ending sequence was sick when he goes in to rescue Tom Cruise because he went down.
Also,
That was awesome.
Yeah, goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah, it was,
also
yeah.
not believable. but
Ridiculous.
You turn it off. Good flashing pictures.
Yeah, that's what people want though.
they started an old jet. like,
That was literally from the first movie. They're like, oh yeah, this fired him up, boy.
like there's not 1,000 different things you'd have to do to start that boy. And
There's like
They
a
also were
giant
just-
jet aiming at Tom Cruise and he blows it up. He like shoots a missile and blows it up.
They're also just walking through like enemy lines.
Yeah.
Like it's no big deal. Like
Undetected, yeah.
we'll just pull a little stealth like we're playing Call of Duty and we'll get in there.
Like they basically did this. You know what I mean?
They held up a branch in front of them. They don't see us.
No, but I thought, the cast is good. Cruise and Teller and Connolly, all good.
I do like Jennifer Connelly.
She's very good looking. But
Wow.
like Goose,
I was
I meant
talking about her
acting,
skills, but jeez.
no, Goose's son, that was a good like arc because he was like he kind of hated Tom Cruise because he thought Tom Cruise got his dad killed. But
yeah, but then it turns
a
out
good
that's-
dynamic there.
It turns out that's not even why he hated him. He hated him because he
Got him
delayed
kicked
his
out?
graduation.
yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So like, oh, it's okay that you killed my dad, but you made me stay in school a year longer. I hope you die.
it was like 4 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm just still
I
saying,
know. Hilarious. No, but
The action scenes were obviously incredible.
they
Like,
were.
there's-
I mean, the fact that they flew real jets and Tom Cruise. I wonder, like, I want to know specifically which shots are real of him flying the jet. I'm sure it can't be all of
I
them.
think a lot of them.
I can't imagine all of them because, like,
I mean,
there's
he was
some
really
crazy
flying
stuff
a jet,
going on.
but he wasn't doing the crazy shit. Like he was probably just flying a jet, and they took
Slowly,
that,
yeah.
and then like somebody else did all the other crazy
Yeah.
shit. Tom Cruise is not a fighter pilot.
I'm
No,
just
he's kinda
saying,
crazy.
I'm just saying, there's tons of shots.
Yeah,
of,
he is crazy. He's like the head of Scientology.
I'm just saying, there's
Literally.
tons of shots of him inside the jet, like going like Mach speed. You see it going by him and stuff. I'm wondering if those are all real. Like, is he going that fast in a jet? Like, is Tom
He's probably
Cruise?
going pretty fast. Like,
That man.
I mean, I would assume he's in a jet.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think he can go like 20.
No, but yeah, awesome action sequences. That's
pretty much it.
That's why you go see this movie. You know, it's a big
That's not why I
blockbuster
went and saw
movie.
it.
Yeah,
If you don't see it in theater, it's
I
not
was-
going to be the same experience.
No,
it's,
I
it's like
went-
made for theater.
it's made for theaters.
I went and saw it just for the homoerotic flag football scenes.
Joe has some thoughts on that, right?
That was, I would say, top 5 dumbest scenes I've ever seen in a movie in my life.
Yeah, why?
I just
The way he explained it was they're playing like dogfighting football, like simulating dogfighting.
Yeah.
They're playing offense and defense at the same
But
time, both
I
teams.
just like
Yeah,
how,
but
Makes literally no
I
sense.
just like how John Hamm was like.
if you compare it to dogfighting, it makes sense.
See, Ben is the key demographic. But I just like how John Hamm was like, so what are we doing? And like Tom Cruise doesn't even answer him. It just shows them like all hugging, and he just looks at him. He's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right.
That's what we're
If
doing.
anyone knows anything about football, that makes no sense.
No, but if you relate it to dogfighting, it makes sense because you're always on offense and defense. You're always going for the kill and then looking to survive. So
Come on, Joe.
Okay, moving on from that. Also, the bar scene was pretty ridiculous.
Every
They like carry him out,
every
throw him in the
single-
sand, and he just like pouts in the background. Like,
Every single scene in that bar was absurd.
ridiculous. Then they all gather around a piano and like celebrate. He's just like outside the window counting.
yeah, one of like the saddest, weirdest scenes. But I don't know. But I thought it was good. I mean, I don't think it lives up to what people are saying. You're right, blowing it out of proportion. I think it was good, a good sequel though.
I just think it's like the first big movie that everyone went to see. So like in a long time.
That's true.
Back to theaters. So like this was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like,
yeah.
combined with nostalgia, it was just like it hit everything.
Yeah. But you guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
I gave it a 7.5.
That's what I gave it to.
7.5.
I like a 6.5, 7. So I'll just say 7 if you want. That's fine.
What do you guys
If you
think?
want.
Final look at Ben because sometimes he's like,
No,
Yeah, he does say,
I
like-
never do that.
He does say like, oh, 7. Yeah, that's the right answer.
yeah, like I look at him
That's
for
the right
reassurance.
opinion.
Look at him for reassurance for my own thoughts.
No. No.
So yeah, so like okay, so
You're, like,
for frame of
scared?
reference, yeah, like I said,
They're like scared. They're like,
the original I gave like a 6, 6.5. This one 6.5, 7. So I'll go 7 for this one,
Yeah.
6.5 for the original. If
That makes sense,
if
yeah.
that works for everybody.
I would put that pretty similar to mine, yeah.
I completely changed my mind. No, I'm just,
No, but final verdict. See it ASAP, watch it whenever, or skip it.
I would say see it ASAP.
if you love
probably.
Top Gun, see it ASAP. If not, whenever.
But if you can see it in the theater, see it ASAP. But if
Is
you
it
can't,
still
then
in
watch
theaters?
it whenever.
Let's-
I think it probably is.
I'll say watch it whenever. I mean, if you had to choose one, just
Whenever.
Whenever? All right, whenever. We'll say watch it whenever. But definitely
Some of the best action, like you're gonna see
in recent years, yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the best.
But riding its balls as hard as unnecessary. Like,
If you can see it in theaters, go see it whenever.
the most convoluted thing
If that
ever.
makes sense, but no, it is good though. All right, guys, we got the movie quote game. Joe's got a movie quote for us, and we gotta guess it. What do you got, Joe?
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Dang. Man, I don't even know. Sounds like a gangster saying it. Say Goodfellas. Yes!
And Jimmy Two Times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like,
I'm gonna go get the papers,
It's all
I was gonna say
right.
it's Joe Pesci, isn't
All
it?
right.
No, it's
man.
the dude that
was-
says everything twice.
Okay.
Oh man, that was such a wild
Yeah,
guess.
shut
Man. All right, that's a point for Shaw and I. And yeah, that's our move. That's our review for Top Gun Maverick, guys. Thanks for watching. We love you, and we'll see you on the next one.